G'day guys, welcome back to others Pinballs videos. Alright, what have I got under this video here? Alright, it's been a while, yep, it has been a while. What can I say? It is pretty bad service, okay? I've got the person who owns who's been texting me and I keep telling her I'm waiting for more parts and they keep, yeah, I like that, waiting for more parts. Because what happens is, every time you find something, oh shit, I should have ordered this, and what happens is the time goes. So what's under the sheet, you go? Before we go with what's under the sheet, and by the way, it's not my skid marks or whatever things under there. So you know the old saying is, you need to start off the conversation with a bit of yum-cha. All right. So here we go, a bit of yum-cha to start the conversation off. Reasonable pour there. That's a good pour for a yum-cha story. All right, guys. Cheers. Yeah, man, you're putting a glass on the person's pinball machine. Oh, that's right, it's the pinball machine. It's part 3 of that Gottlieb cue ball wizard. Trust me, man, I had a boner when I finished this off, man. There's a lot of boners in my videos lately. When you put the love into something and it shows, you can see the results. If you don't believe me, go from part 1, how I got this piece of shit, to up to part 3. Have a look at the stages I was going through. Cut the bullshit, man. Just reveal it to us. Just come on, reveal it to us. Come on. All right. I'm taking the sheet off. I can't tell you what's under the bag. It's not what's under the box, inside the box. It's what's under the bag. I will get to that later. Check that out for so far. Okay. Go back to part 1 and watch what this piece of shit was, okay? I'm removing the camera off the tripod to do a drive-by video. Have a sneaky nose at that. All right, we'll start off on the apron. Remember, it had nothing here, had some bullshit crap here. Have a look at that. The original scorecards, or as a fluoro color, it was like an oddball colour. It's all bright, but it faded over time. So this is the closest I got to it. Check that out. The other thing I couldn't get is a sticker made for it here. It says portion, whatever, locking bar. So I'm going to go a quick shoot through to show you a quick video on top of it. I'll start from the corner top, show you. Check that out, okay? Have a look at that, man. How fucking sexy is this? You know what I mean? So, there you go. I'm going to start from the corner, and I'm going to start talking about it slowly around the place, okay? All right. Check that out, okay? I've got 2 new flipper bats, okay? 2 new flipper bats. The other ones were faded. Check my other video. I keep saying it. Look, I'm referring back to that. What I've done with this guy, I actually bought yellow rubbers, and I also got the red rubbers. Because old school was the red rubbers. I'll say, okay, depends if they want the yellow or the red. So I bought 2 sets regardless on that. So moving along, I've changed all the posts. Okay, all these are new posts. You can see how bright these LEDs are, basically. I'll put yellow rubbers. Okay, you can sort of see the yellow rubbers going around. All new posts. Okay, basically new posts. Okay, going around. Oh. Can you see the reflection? See how I've got my finger over here? That is a mirror blade, okay? That was another bit of a delay in that because I said, mate, this thing needs mirror blades. It just makes the game more open, it flashes, it just changes the image, basically. So going along, I will turn it off lately so to stop the flashing lights with this digital camera, okay, because it doesn't like it. Have a look at that. All this is all LEDs. There's roughly about 170 LEDs, give or take 1 or 2, whatever it is. Check that out, you know. All right. Remember when I got it under here, there was no bloody LED, no lights at all. All these lights under here, they're all blown. Check that out. They're all blown. And I forgot all about it because how I remembered was when I was putting the mirror blades on, trying to slide the mirror blades on the side. Look at the fucking the lights are there too. So again, you know. Check that out. Let me move around the other side a bit. Doing a drive-by. Check that out, okay? I've got a new ramp. Okay, check that out. You can actually see your fan. Remember the old one? How bad it was? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Oh, I'll find it later. Okay, check that. Okay, I've got a new cue ball in there. These are 2.5 2 1/4, don't correct me, it's just an odd size, it's a big bar. So these are old stock that I had back in the day, you know. So, oh, check out the stickers. How cool does the stickers look? Okay, let's go around here. Check how good the stickers look. You know, basically, so yeah, all that. New pop-upper caps. Remember the other ones were broken. New pop-upper caps. We're getting to what's under the bag. That's going to be the last one. Okay, check this out. Remember the corners of the ramps were broken? So remember the corners were broken? Okay, remember the corners? I had my mate Mike, the sheet metal man. His doesn't work anymore. I said, dude, I need something made up, you know. So I made up the template for the ramps because I was trying to think of, well, how can I fix these? How can I fix these? I said to myself, you know. And I said, all right, we'll do the old-fashioned way. We'll customise it. So I customised it, I cut up out of cardboard, stuck it over there, and that's it, basically. But, yeah, so there, new white ball, like I said to you. Okay, it's getting close. Okay, you see all the posts, new posts. So why I went to white, yellow rubbers, I thought I'd give it a bit of oof into it because there's a bit of yellow on this playfield and all this shit. So now, remember my last video I was saying to you the thing was broken here. Can you have a sticky note how it was broken? What I did is I got these plastic spaces where they normally put them underneath a slingshot. So I got these big ones. I bought a few different ones to see how good it is. So I put a bit of super glue there and I tied it up with some Loctite, whatever it is. And I left it loose so it won't break again. It will sort of move, let it move a bit. Then what happened was I couldn't come up with another idea on that. So now here comes the revealing what's under the bag. This story here, I looked for 3 months on everywhere, trying to find that replacement cue stick. Remember that cue stick that I originally was? Where is it? Here it is here. Okay, here it is here. Here's the cue stick. Remember the cue stick? This is the original cue stick. I glued it all up. It was broken, so I could get the length to sort of work with it. I spent a bit of time on this trying to Google this thing. So what I did was I came up with an idea. I went to see my mates. I do have a mate. He's a fitter and turner. He laid that out for me. So this is what I came up. One guy goes, hey man, why don't you just do it in 3D printing and all this shit? Mate, everybody thinks 3D printing is like snap your fingers and everything draws. It doesn't work like that. So what I came up with this is, you wouldn't, and here comes the revealing. Ready? Have a look at this. Check that out, man. That there is a polished aluminium rod, 13 mil. Okay, 13 mil. I go around so you guys can sort of see it. 13 mil. Check that out. 13 mil. All tapered down on a lathe. You know how hard it is to taper on a lathe because when you lathe it, it just goes left or right. You know, you can't sort of go on an angle, slight angle, but you can't sort of, it's not like woodwork. You know, it's a bit of a prick. So what happened was, I've been waiting for some other dude to make me a little 3D printing tip here to finish that off the job, you know what I mean? But I've been waiting 2 weeks. I can't wait any more longer. So what I'm going to do is I've got to deliver this. They've been harassing me. They want their machine back. I don't blame them. But my problem is, as I said, I gave it to Brian, who made this for me. He whipped it up. It costed me, you know what it costed me to whip up a couple of these? You will not believe it. All right, you ready for what it costed me? All right, here he comes, the revealing of what it costed me. It cost me one of these, a bottle of Jameson, okay? That's a little mini one. What I was thinking as a shit stew, I was thinking of putting a little bottle of Jameson there, but it was going to hit the glass, okay? So what it owed me was a bottle of Jameson for this guy to make me these cue sticks, basically, these aluminium cue sticks and that. So, as I said, 3 months I've been looking everywhere trying to find this simple thing, yeah, man, making it a 3D printing. But what it does is just that feature goes up and down and it shoots the ball, okay? It's just to finish it all off. Now, what have I done underneath? Let me remove these balls. Okay, what have I done underneath, okay? Let me lift up the playfield. Okay, what have I done underneath? Hang on, let me hold this thing up. All right. What I've done is I replaced the plungers and links. Let me zoom up. Hang on. Let me try to get a better position. I've replaced the plungers and links. Okay. I put the new coil stops on, which I had the old Williams ones in. There was a car half eaten pasty. I put the 3 new stud bolts in there. The cap screws, the 1032s on both ends. Okay. The new coil sleeves. in there, okay. What else did I do? The drop targets, okay. I pulled them all apart and cleaned them. You remember in my first video, check it out, it's all been cleaned up. I've put all new coil sleeves, lubricated everything on the drop targets, basically, or everything. Remember the plastic shield I had taken off? I gave it a good clean in that. Now remember that plug there was a cowboy repair job for the plug. Yeah, I found another old one that I had because I had a lot of Gottliebs back in the day, so I've changed that over. Basically, what else have I done? All right, moving along. Oh, it never had a plumb bolt, so I decided to put a plumb bolt in. And I've also found another cash box that I had kicking around. Yeah, man, where's the lid? That's as close as I got. That's what I found. It's better than nothing. It had nothing in there in that. What have I done? I've rebuilt. I've got a new shooter rod, new spring, new tips. Now, have a sticky nose at the mirror blades, how they sit, you know what I mean? So you can sort of see my hand through the reflection, how they sit on the side there. Mate, if you do have a penny and it looks, it deserves it, it's worth putting these on. It's not a sales pitch. I'm actually telling you, it has made this game look at $1 million, okay? So, all right, so I've got them made as well. I've given them these paperwork for the future person, whoever is going to work on it, as a reference, basically, for the switches. What else have I done with this, you know? While I was working on it, Gottlieb have got fuses. Can we see under there? Okay, there it is there. See that? They've got all these fuses. They started putting fuses on every coil that they had. All right, they should have done that in the first System 1, like Cleopatra, Joker Poker, all those stupid System 1 games. They should have done that. What happened was, while I was working on it, I said to myself, shit, man, I've got to check these fuses out to see what happened. What I will fucking have a Kinder surprise. Someone has actually supposed to put a 2.5 amp in there. They put some other weird number. Well, the 2 fuses were wrong. I checked all the others that were correct, so I fixed that up, okay? And what fuses I use these guys, okay? They're not the cheapest, but they're the best, okay? Because I had a gutful with this cheap shit back in the 90s. We used to buy them, and you used to go on site, and what happened was the fuse would blow. I go, what the fuck's wrong with the fuse? And ended up being these fuses. So ever since then, I bought a shitload of these out of the US, and I've still got some. That's all I used. Okay, as I said, I'm over crappy fuses. You know what I mean? And half your problem is the fuses. So yeah, so I've went and checked all the other people's repair jobs and all that. But as I said to you, I've tidied it all up. I have spent a bit of a bomb on parts on this, because it's like the old saying is, you know, when you, hang on, let me drop it down again, hang on. It's the old saying is, hang on, let me turn it off so you can sort of see it differently. It's like you taking your car to the European dealership to get your car serviced. You get it serviced and you drive out with ball tyres. I can't do that. This is who I am. I like to go the extra mile. Oh, another one is, remember those 2 green targets were broken? So I put 2 new ones in, okay? They came in, and what the idea is that, because of that, is this white ball, the cube ball, okay, has to hit that target, those targets, for this to shoot that for the feature in the back, basically. That's what the idea is, basically. So, yeah, so a lot of people had it back to front, mate. That's the cube ball hits the black ball, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. It even tells you, hit the cue ball, you know. They'd also say, so yeah, have a look at that with the lights turned on. And remember how grimy this playfield was? Check that out, man. There was a lot of elbow grease. The hours I put into this is unheard of. Okay? What people will say, how do you justify charging somebody on this? This is why I don't do these machines for people anymore. I'm doing this for a favour for my mate Vass, who's this guy he plays tennis with, and he's his. I know the story behind it all. But as I said to you, I don't care what the people say, how much money I spend in it, but the end result is I want it to show, to be how cool is this, you know? This guy's going to have it for the, I don't know how many years now, whatever he has, I'll be gone, whatever, people could pass it down to his kids, whatever shit. But this is fully shopped out now. But have a look at these targets. How good is that? I got those done by my mate Felix did them for me. Okay, remember there was nothing on them. It's just those finishing thingos. Now, Where's that friggin' ramp? Okay, hang on, bear with me. Oh, I'm going to put it down so I can find out where the bloody ramp is. Hang on. Can't find the ramp. I can't find the ramp. Oh, here it is, here. Oh, you know, half-eaten pasty jobs. Now, have a look at this, okay? Now, check this out. Remember the ramp? I said, oh, you use a bit of Novus to clean it all out. Oh, pig's ass, mate. Pig's ass. Have a look at that. It's so worn out, you can't even see my fingers properly out of there because it's all the scuff marks from all the balls going up and down. So, have a look at that. Look at the difference, man. Look at the difference, you know, between the two, you know what I mean? So, like I keep saying, I do waffle, but I said, I'm so impressed with this. It's just unbelievable, you know? Even doing those little, what's the name? The ramp protectors, because the ramp was broken away. Even that has made a hell of a difference, you know? But, oh, hang on, I'm going to put the camera back down again. Okay, see the back glass? See the playfield? Stop it there. There, I'm going to put it there. Check that out, okay? Remember that? I was going to go and buy another one, okay? Get another NOS part for it. I said, no, I can't do it. It's going to blow it out. If they want to do it, they could find it themselves. So what did I do? I actually got my, I got the rag out. No, trust me, Naomi, this is not my nappy. I got this rag. This was a white rag, okay? Have a look at the grime that came off this back glass, okay? I cleaned it. Look at that grime. This grime is off this back glass. This is the nicotine back in the day, because this is out of Taiwan, this penny. And okay, that's all the tar, nicotine. It's not the black stuff from carbon pollution. That's nicotine that I was rubbing it out just to get that back to white. Have a look at that, you know? See what I mean? The extra love I went into it, you know what I mean? To fix this up, you know, basically, you know. But as I said to you, I've put a lot of love into this. Yes, yeah, man, we can keep saying heaps of love and all that. But as I said, mate, has this come up $1 million bucks? You know what I mean? You know, seriously, it's come up so well. Let me close up the ball, mate, and it's got some fucking great sounds on this. Have a listen.
Quit talking and start chalking.
Oh, mate, this is the best one. Have a listen to this. You know? That's some good sounds.
Need that ramp shot.
You know? Have a look at this. Oh, here's one. You're gonna find the king.
Surprise, tenderfoot!
Oh, it's got some good sounds, you know.
Nice bank shot. Rowdy ramp round.
How good is that, man? You know, I'm not going to play the whole game for you guys, you know, but as I said, this is a good full game for what it is, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Nice shot.
Basic game, man. Basic game, you know.
I hate these outlanes. The white target. Yeehaw, what a shot. What kind of cowboy shot was that? That's what you call the bank shot.
Hey, have a look at that. You know, have a look at the ball bouncing around. I bet you it wasn't bouncing around that when they had it, you know what I mean?
Get the ball up the ramp there. Nice shot. Horseshoe extra ball round. Woo-ha! More football! Away! Yeehaw, what a shot.
$5, that's an extra ball.
Yeehaw, what a shot.
It's a red jackpot.
I hate these
out lanes.
Combo shot round.
Go to the rim.
Single back shot.
You ain't thinking of leaving now, are ya?
Well, how cool is the sounds on this game, man? How cool is it? How does it look so, you know, as I said, how good does this look, you know? All right, so there you go. I finished it. I know it took a while for me to get it to this stage. As I said, this is the only job I was doing. I had a lot of delays in shipments coming in from overseas, especially out from JFK. It nearly took a month every package from JFK to come in. LA side was pretty quick. It was only 2 weeks, basically. But, yeah, as I said, I'm not going to upload it yet till I deliver it, to let them see it, but then I'll upload this video. But as I said to these guys, mate, there's a lot of work in pennies when you do something, you know. So if someone gives you a quote and he goes, this is much, trust me, there's a lot of work. There's my high scores. Oh, they're going to be hating these words, that was geezer. And I didn't cheat, you know what I mean? Yeah, as I said, you know, but as I said, you know, it's just time consuming, you know, it is time, you know. To scrub a piece of shit to this is unbelievable, man. So yeah. Okay, as I said to you, I haven't touched anything else. The cabinet's the same. I've done the side rails like Tom Smith. I put some stainless steel stuff on there and all that crap. But yeah, like I said, you know, it's just, what do, you know? All right, look, thanks for watching this video. Okay, I don't know what else to say about it, but as I said, you know, it's just time. You know, just time. You can't justify it. You know. So all right, again, thank you for watching this. You know, Pinball's video games is a passion. Thanks for watching my videos. As I said, I'm not going to play the whole game so you just know what it is. There's heaps of people uploading all these. Oh, there's my high score. Have a look at that. That's my high score with that cheat. I don't cheat, man. Okay, 417 I got on this. So, yeah, I don't cheat. I play with the glass on. And 3 balls. So, yeah. All right, thanks for watching. Cheers. Enjoy.